I thought it was appropriate to have my cat here as I start reading the next part of Crenshaw. She'll probably jump down, and she loves to get in the way. So, we just finished chapter 6, and now we're on to chapter 7 of Crenshaw. Okay, you ready? I don't know, I don't exactly remember how I felt about Crenshaw the day I met him. It was a long time ago. I don't remember lots of stuff about what happened when I was young. I don't remember being born, or learning to walk, or wearing diapers, which is probably not something you want to remember anyways. Memory is weird. I remember getting lost at the grocery store when I was 4, but I don't remember getting found by Mom and Dad, who were yelling and crying at the same time. I only know that part because they told me about it. I remember when my little sister first came home, but I don't remember trying to put her in a box so we could mail her back to the hospital. My parents enjoyed telling people that story. I'm not sure why Crenshaw was a cat. And not a dog or an alligator or a Tyrannosaurus Rex with 3 heads. When I try to remember my whole entire life, it feels like a Lego project where you're missing some of the important pieces, like a robot minifigure or a monster truck wheel. You do the best you can to put things together, but you know it's not quite like the picture on the box. It seems like I should have thought to myself, wow, a cat is talking to me. And that is not something that usually happens at a highway rest stop. But all I remember thinking is how great it was to have a friend who liked purple jelly beans as much as I did. On to chapter 8. Look, there's Crenshaw. He looks like you. A couple of hours after the mysterious jelly bean appearance during cereal ball, my mom gave Robin and me a grocery bag. She said they were for our keepsakes. A bunch of our things were going to be sold at a yard sale on Sunday, except for important stuff like shoes and mattresses and a few dishes. My parents were hoping to make enough money to pay back rent and maybe the water bill too. Robin asked, "What is a keepsake?" My mom said, "It's an object you treasure." Then she said, "Things don't really matter as long as we have each other." I asked what were her keepsakes and my dad's. She said probably their guitars would be at the top of the list, and maybe books, because those were always important. Robin said she would bring her a Lyle book for sure. My sister's favorite book in the world is The House on East 88th Street. It's about a crocodile named Lyle who lives with the family. Lyle likes to hang out in the bathtub and walk the dog. That's cute. Robin knows every word of that book by heart. Later at bedtime, my dad read the Lyle book to Robin. I stood at her bedroom door and listened to him reading. He and my mom and Robin and Aretha were all squished together on her mattress. It was on the floor. The wooden parts were going to be sold. "Come join us, Jackson," my mom said. There's lots of room." My dad is tall, and so is my mom, and Robin's mattress is tiny. There wasn't any room. "I'm good," I said. Looking at my family all together, I felt like a relative from out of town, like I belonged to them, but not as much as they belonged to each other. Partly that was because they looked so much alike, blonde and gray-eyed and cheerful. My eyes and hair are darker, and sometimes so is my mood. Emptied out. It didn't look like Robin's room anymore, except for her pink lamp and the marks on the wall that showed how much she had grown up, and the red spot on the carpet where she spilled cranberry apple juice. Robin was practicing her t-ball batting, and she got a little carried away. "Swish, swash, splash, sploosh," read my dad. "Not sploosh, Daddy," Robin said. "Swoosh, splish, swash." "Stop being silly," she said. She poked him in the chest. It's swoosh, swoosh, I tell you. I said that I didn't think a crocodile would enjoy taking a bath. I just read the whole library book about reptiles. My dad told me to go with the flow. Did you know that you can hold a crocodile's jaws closed with a rubber band? I asked. My dad smiled. I wouldn't want to have to be the first person who tested that theory. Robin asked my mom if I had a favorite book when I was little. When she didn't ask me because she was pouting about my bathtub comment. My mom said, Jackson really liked A Hole is to Dig. Remember that book, Jackson? We must have read that to you 1,000,000 times. That's more like a dictionary than a made-up story, I said. A brother is to help you, my mom said, which is a line from the book. A brother is to bug you, said Robin, which was not a line from the book. A sister is to drive you slowly insane, I replied. The sun was beginning to set. The sky was tiger-colored with stripes of black clouds. That's a nice image. I have to get my stuff ready for the yard sale, I said. Hey, stick around, dude, said my dad. I'll read A Hole is to Dig, assuming we can find it, that is. I'm way too old for that book, I said, even though it was the first thing I'd put in my keepsake bag. Lyle, one more time, Robin said. Please, 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 please. Dad, I asked, did you buy some purple jelly beans? No. Then where did they come from, the ones in Robin's T-ball cap? It doesn't make any sense. Robin went to Kylie's birthday party yesterday, said my mom. Did you get them there, Sweet Pea? Nope, Robin said. Kylie hates jelly beans. And anyways, I told you they were magic, Jackson. There's no such thing as magic, I said. Music is magic, said my mom. Love is magic, said my dad. Rabbits in a hat are magic, said Robin. I would put Krispy Kreme donuts in the magic category, said my dad. How about the smell of a new baby? Asked my mom. Kitties are magic, Robin yelled. Indeed, said my dad, scratching Aretha's ears. And don't forget dogs. They were still going at it when I shut the door. So, with my cat purring on my lap, we'll end there. Next time we'll pick it up with chapter 9 with Crenshaw. Okay, Keith?